Good morning, class. My name is Fabian Martinez, and I'm part of your business communications class. And today I will be answering a few questions asked in this week's job interview presentation. The first question asked was number 1, how to come across effectively in a job interview. The first step I like to begin with when aiming to come across effectively in a job interview is investigating employment market, which can be viewed as market demand for labor that is measured by the number of people in work. The most effective way for investigating the employment market is networking through informational interviews, which has an 86% success rate. Networking can be a good way to hear about job opportunities or get into a company you like to work with. When using networking strategy, you can begin with staying up to date with social media contacts, then there's conducting information and seeking interviews. This strategy can help you by knowing what's out there and knowing if the job description best suits you. Another strategy can be used for effectiveness in a job interview is cold calling potential employers, which can help you get at least your foot in the door, having a 47% success rate. During a cold call, you'll be able to showcase the personality as you explain more about the skills you have that would make you a valuable asset to the organization. Lastly, there's asking relatives, friends, acquaintances, or college career centers for help in job leads. Asking acquaintances would be one of the most likely to get you somewhere when seeking for a job, though I don't recommend this strategy, being that it's a bit awkward to ask and it only has a success rate of 33%. Some honorary mentions for investigating the employment market are using job agencies, answering newspaper ads, and posting resumes online and answering ads from the internet. This reference was taken from our communications result from the college textbook. When applying for a job, I somewhat follow the routines that, for example, the one I just listed. I'd like to arrive to the interview destination 15 minutes early so the manager can see me and start preparing for the interview. And arriving early always helps me mentally prepare and rehearse questions that I believe might come up during the meeting. Arriving early will definitely impress the head manager while also letting him know that you're serious about the job. Another strategy I use to impress employers is dressing up professionally. People who dress professionally are always respected and treated genuinely. It also shows that you maintain yourself and how you like to be seen. Lastly, what never fails to impress an employer is a firm handshake. After every interview, you have to pay your respects and thank the employer for an opportunity for a job interview. More than likely, he'll extend his hand for a handshake. After practicing, a handshake is always overlooked, but it's just what might get you that job interview. The next question asked for this presentation was number 2, what makes a job interview successful? After a job interview, I'm sure everyone has the feeling of wondering if the job went, wondering if the employer liked you, or if the interview went successful. To know if the job interview was successful, you have to think back and reflect the way you presented yourself and your behavior. The first behavior needed for a successful interview focuses on your nonverbal behavior. Good nonverbal behavior can be defined as good eye contact, high energy levels, and a big smile. A few tips that will increase your chances of having a good job interview would be nodding your head when being spoken to, making the employer feel like he has your full attention and you're comprehending whatever he's saying. Next, there's a good posture, which in my books goes a long way and tells you a lot about a person. Lastly, there's dressing professionally, which will definitely help the employer like you more and want to bring you into their business. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for joining me in this week's assignment. If you have any concerning questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me via my school email being fmartinez22@miners.utah.edu. Once again, that is fmartinez22@miners.utah.edu. Thank you very much.